The divine masculine, they have a confession. There's something that's been going on in the back of the mind of the divine masculine where they're a little bit haunted by repercussions of their actions. Divine feminine, at some point, for those of you who had an interaction with your counterpart and were really confused as to why they ran off, why things fell apart, why you had to walk away, this masculine is being haunted because there was a question they were going to ask you. And it would have had to do with being with you and asking for you to make a sacrifice to be with them. Here's the challenge. They never asked it in the first place. And at the very core of their being, they were actually following their divine guidance. The big question they wanted to ask you, they knew it would have been one-sided. They knew deep down inside they would have asked way too much of you, and they themselves knew they couldn't show up. There's a healing frequency, an angelic shift that is happening for counterparts right now. While this masculine, they are still faced with a lot of shame. They're still trying to make things work because they asked for it. Does that make any sense to you guys? This masculine wishes they could confess to you how it is they truly felt, and they wish they could be with you, but they knew that they are too broken, and they rationalized that it's a little bit of a rationale. It's also from a heart space when you look at it underneath the surface. But they knew it would be way too unfair to ask something of you because they knew deep down inside they wouldn't be able to meet you with where you are at. It would be sort of as though the masculine would say, if they want to be exclusive to you, to marry you, to have a monogamous relationship, you know what? You might have said yes. You might have been emphatic saying, yeah, absolutely, I would do that for you. But this masculine knew that they were way too afraid of letting go of their backup plans, their backup people, the things that made them feel safe and secure. So this masculine, rather than asking, rather than taking the risk, rather than taking control of their own timeline, they chose to be selfish. They chose to stay indulgent. The only reason this is coming out at this time, Divine Feminine, is because you're being given a choice. And you're being asked to step into a timeline where you are going to be empowered, walking into your purpose, feeling good in your own body. You are walking towards that. Many of you are at different points of your timeline. This could be next week. For others of you, this could be next year. But there is no time in the energy. There is a fresh sense of faith being resurrected. Something that you asked for is coming back up to the surface. There is a masculine that has been showing up in your energy who wants to ask you a very big question. Are you ready to receive the question? Are you ready to sit in your heart space to decide if this is still within your alignment? Because the universe is giving you a chance to either say no or say an emphatic yes. We'll check on the masculine soon to see how they're doing. And until I see the next one, I'm wishing you peace, love, wow, and all the berries.